the digital world has impacted myself as well as others a lot, but like how it's impacted me personally, it just shows like how far, you know, a fucking retweet can go. You know, it can literally just go all over the world. Like a lot of that stuff like goes unseen. You know, like the like power of like what you do online. You know, because most people just do things for like instant gratification. If you're like starting out as a rapper, you have to understand like it's literally like wrestling. You know, you like do like the like amateur shows. You know, like you start getting a following. You know, you put out a song, start getting a following. Followers go up. You know what I'm saying? Blah blah blah. It's like your big debut. You know, like Raw or like SmackDown. You know, and like you're like the newcomer. You know, and like that's when like people start to like know like who you are. And then like social media has helped that because like now your audience is even bigger. I just look at it like that. Like I'm still, you know, an amateur wrestler right now. You know, haven't got that big call yet, but I want to get that sooner or later. You know, but like it's just all about proving yourself. But social media helps you a lot. A lot of people I can sense a fraud on social media from a mile away. You know, if you like go on their Instagram and like if someone's just cool, you know, just like all the way cool, you know, he's probably not a real person. You know, like if you can go on someone's Instagram and like go like 127 weeks back and like see like, you know, like the like progression and that they're not afraid to like take that shit off the internet. That's like a cool guy. Like he knows that like, you know, his like come up is very real. Social media can turn people into jokers very quick. And then it's fucking just like people can have like real conversations with you in like real life, you know? Like someone will like see you out and then the moment you leave a venue, they tweet you like, yo, just saw you, would have said hi, but my phone was gonna die, you know, so I couldn't really tweet you then, so it was like really weird. It's fuck shit like that. It's so crazy to me. Like things that piss me off are it's just like personal things that I wouldn't do, but for other people, you know, like if that's what makes you happy, you know, like just like do you and like live your life, you know. Like I can't really hate anyone for like doing anything. I just wish people would like speak more, you know, like talk like regular people instead of like, you know, like basing things off like a tweet or like an interaction like that. A lot of people like flex for the gram. It's fucking outrageous these days. What drives me crazy about the digital world is probably the bloggers. It's like they're like the A&Rs now, you know. Like a lot of them get ahead of themselves. A lot of them low key, like I feel like they listen to like projects on like iPod headphones. And like if you are a writer, you know, like, and if your word has some sort of validity within like the hip hop community, and you know that, like, you should at least have some cranking ass, you know, beats. You know what I'm saying? Like a Beats pill, not no fucking jaggy like iPhone headphones. Like, no disrespect, iPhone headphones are weak. Like you're not hearing like the full like sonics in like the sound, and like you're writing about it. You know, those are the only people that piss me off, and they talk a lot of shit too. But I have to refrain from you know, popping off at anybody, so especially the writers, because like a lot of times they'll say some really like wild stuff. I'm just like, I'll take the L. I'll just like, you know, soak it in. I probably just like throw a tantrum in my room. Usually what I do is like I'll like write a tweet and I'll save it as a draft, and that's all I need. I'll never tweet it out. I'll never try to like, you know, call anybody out on Twitter or anything like that. You know, it's not me. The internet is not real life, you know. An overnight success probably took 2-3 years. At the end of the day, it like comes down to the music. The music's still very important, you know. Like you can be like coolest guy, Rick Owens, Raph Simmons, you know, like you're a fucking designer puppet. But you know, if the bars are weak, the bars are weak. Hip hop will always be hip hop, and like an artist will always be judged off of their bars. By all means, you can be a one-hit wonder, get your bread, get your little dance move in, and that's fine. But you know, like the art of, you know, being an MC is still very relevant in like this day and age. Like especially like this year, like this year, a lot of people had to like set their game up. Piece of advice to artists coming up is just know your business, man. Like know like the game is a business, you know. That's where a lot of kids get fucked up. A lot of these kids just thinking like everyone's like your friend and like blah blah blah. But like I just learned from like a young age, you know, that like I know that shit's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So like that's how I like move differently, you know. Like you have to be very cutthroat about like what you do, because like the industry will eat you alive, you know. So Just know your business, stay true to yourself, make good music, refrain from ranting on Twitter and like, you know, all that shit. Whenever you get mad, just don't rant on Twitter. Don't become a liability, please, because then people don't want to fuck with you because like you're just a fucking hothead, you know? Like, life isn't that serious. Like, can you imagine somebody like getting mad at like something and then like sitting in their room just like send, tweet, you know? That's just petty. Stop the ranting. Just live life, be happy, you know? Get your money, make sure your people are good. And that's that, you know? There's not much to it.
We keep getting frustrated and turning a blind eye, and you gotta ask yourself what the next generation gonna be like. And after that, you know, everybody's on there, it's about me, fuck everybody else kind of kick.
I remember it was so foul and I didn't know how to handle it, and I was already in the game, I was already checked in, and so I just kind of panicked.
We actually got to go in the studio and record with Wyclef, and it was so dope watching him work because he was just like, just a one-man band.
I called the girls like, yo, we're coming to your mansion, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stay with you, but I'm not gonna fuck you, like, let's just chill. And of course, in the middle of the night, she starts sucking me off. She's like, yo, how are you gonna sleep with a porn star and not sleep with a porn star?